Yes, the title of this video is correct. I stalemated the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com. A stalemate, guys. I stalemated the world champion Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com 2882 ELO. I'm just going to sit here in silence and let you understand that I literally ended up having a draw / stalemate with the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com. The Magnus Carlsen bot. And the funny thing is, this happened 2 days after I drew the Hikaru bot on chess.com. So far now, I have drawn the Hikaru bot on chess.com, and today I'll show you the game where I drew / stalemated the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com. Insane stuff. And this happened on stream again. So this game will absolutely shock your mind. So just sit back, get popcorn, and enjoy the game between me, a 2000 ELO opponent, and Magnus freaking Carlsen, chessbot, 2882. Let's get started with the game. So I'm playing white, he's playing black. Okay, so I start with e4, which I always start with. The game review is not going to take too long, since it wasn't, actually it was a pretty long game, but it's not going to take too long, the game review though. Okay, so he plays the Sicilian with nice c5. Okay, we go for a nice c5. He goes for a nice c5, Magnus Carlsen. I can't, it's kind of funny even saying Magnus Carlsen's going for something. I go for knight f3. Still theory for e6. I go for d4, which is still theory. Open Sicilian. Takes. And he goes for this move, a6. Basically just preventing any of this type of stuff. Which could land some stuff over here after bishop f4 or something. So I go knight c3, which is still book moves. He goes for b5. The point of b5 is to fianchetto the bishop, and also to push this pawn here. So I do go for a3, which is still theory here. So a lot of theory played here. Because yeah, obviously we're playing pushing. He can still do this though, which he does, which is still a book move. And I still go for the book move. So I literally just played an entire book move. I played 7 book moves in a row. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, but he fianchettos the bishop. The point of this was literally to fianchetto the bishop. He fianchettos, and then I go for bishop d3. He doesn't play a move like d6. I don't understand what's too wrong with this move. I guess he wants to probably develop the bishop first. But he does go for I guess it's kind of a very much of a passive move. But he does go for a knight e7. The Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com goes for that. And then I go for castles, which is I know I should have gone back probably just to kind of stabilize my center. This knight's kind of just weird in the middle of the board. And also I could maybe even do here or something, because since the bishop doesn't guard the spot anymore, guys, I can go knight b3, and I could try knight c5 too in this position. Okay, and then he goes for knight c6. I just take, it's fine. I takes. And then I go rook e1, but I guess bishop e3 is probably fine too. I mean, bishop e3 is probably preventing any of this hopping with the knights stuff shenanigans that he might have going on. So it does stop this type of stuff. But I did go for rook e1, which is a fine move. Yeah, he goes for this. I was actually expecting him to do knight e5, because it immediately attacks the bishop. So 2 things I have to do. I have to just push f4. I have to push f4 and let him take. Or I just retreat the bishop back, and I might be kind of losing there. I actually am kind of losing there. He doesn't go for it, and he goes for a weird move like this, bishop d6, which still makes sense though. It's targeting this pawn immediately. Okay, and there was actually a tactic here which I did not notice this. There was a tactic here where I can just take here, right? If he takes back, then I have a free bishop right here. So I'm actually up 1 point of material here, and I'm actually being the Magnus Carlsen bot. It's kind of crazy. But I was also winning here still, because takes, if he doesn't take by going queen b8, the point of queen b8 is to get the pawn here on h2. So I have to take here, right? And then he'll take back, because if he goes check first, right, then we can actually go here, and then if he takes here, we can actually trap the bishop, with literally like a move like this. I mean, he could try to sacks and takes with the queen or something to get some sort of advantage here. But yeah, I probably have something this or something, or even this or some sort of move like that. Um, but yeah, but I had a move like that to at least be up a pawn. Like I could actually be up a pawn. I didn't find that though. And I just did bishop e3. Castles. Okay, I know it's okay. They're not saying it's the best moves, but I went for queen f3. Queen f3. Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna actually push f4 here. I was really thinking about f4, but I'm just a little bit scared. I think I ended up doing f4 at the end though. So I think when I went queen f3. Yeah, I ended up going f4, but it was in kind of in a bad position though. Yeah, I went queen f3. He went here, the best move. I did g3, preventing checkmate, obviously. He goes back, which I thought I was crushing him here. I was like, well, damn, he's going back now. Damn, okay. I go for queen g2, so because my plan was to push f4 here, but apparently Stockfish just says go back here. If I go back here, I guess what will really happen? I guess what are some moves? Yeah, okay. So really, the best move is just going back here, I guess. But I did go for this move, which is fine. He does bishop c5, trying to trade off the bishops. And then I go for F. Okay. So F4. I'm not proud of the move in this position. It wasn't that good of a move. It kind of weakens this pawn a lot. Like it weakens this pawn a lot. So he can even go for something like this in the future, not now. And he has discoveries with the knight attacking my queen also. After probably he does like rook b8 or something. He has some discoveries to actually win my queen or do something. Takes. Knight d4 is fine. I doubled up the rooks, but then I realized it was kind of wrong. So after a couple more moves, so first he threatens for a discovery to actually win my rook. So I don't allow that, and I go for the best move here, which is queen f2. He goes for here, which I knew he'd do. I don't take. I try to just move my king out of the pin by going king f1. He goes here, which is fine. I just take, which is actually a great move, apparently. But I thought I was losing because I was losing a pawn. But yeah, apparently taking here was better. Takes, rook takes, and I guess I'm somehow. Oh, I guess I have a free pawn here then. And then if he takes this free pawn or something like that, then I have like this or something, bro. Yeah, I have this or something, but I don't know. I'm speaking in an accent now. I didn't find that entire sequence though. So I actually thought I blundered here. I thought I just lost a pawn, which he did take, but apparently I had knight f4. He has to go here. Oh, and then I have to go back, I guess. So wait, no, but then you go here, right? But then you go queen f5, and then I would just go here. But I'm still losing here, so it wouldn't really help. So I don't go for that. Instead, I try to trade off the knights, which is actually apparently a wrong move because takes this pawn. He goes for a really good move, rook f7 here in this position. And then I go down. I knew I had to go down somewhere, but I went down to the not so good of a square. He goes here. I don't take because I didn't. I mean, okay, bro. If I take, then don't we have some discoveries? Like, yeah, right here, discovery. I have to move, and I just feel like my position is kind of crumbling. You have a open file for your rook. And then my queen, basically my pieces are kind of stuck on this side of the board while you have like such a good open file on this side of the board, on your side of the board. So I didn't like that. So I didn't take. He takes, and then so I calculated this with my stream. If I go rook c1, he'll sack, which is actually a brilliant move. The Magnus bot found a brilliant move, amazing. Queen takes c1, brilliant move because he takes the rook. And I'm actually losing here again. Like, if you saw my game versus the Hikaru bot a couple days ago, that I also was losing to the Hikaru bot, but I ended up drawing the Hikaru bot for some random reason. Because apparently bots are bad at endgames. I have no idea why, though. But, yeah, the Hikaru bot lost in the endgame. Or not lost, got drawn in the endgame. But Magnus bot also kind of got cooked in the endgame. Okay, so I think I'm spoiling too much now, but okay. So he takes on c1. The reason that he didn't move anything, I mean, he could have moved, but sacking, and actually just winning a rook. And so now he's, as you see up here, he's actually up 3 points in material. He has 2 rooks, and a bishop, and a bunch of extra pawns for literally just a singular queen and a knight, and like 3 pawns. So he's crushing here. I go for one of the best moves here. He takes. I try to block off any of this rook check stuff, but he goes for a really good move, which in my opinion is a really good move here, which is which is bishop f3. I'm stopping all my squares to escape. So, I mean, and the pawn is stopping this. So, I can't go up. I can't go here. I can't go here. I mean, if I ever move the knight, like, here or something, then so then I'm totally, like, defeating here. Because takes, checkmate. But I just went back. He did a wrong move here, actually, but I went back. Okay, so I didn't take because, obviously, if I take... Then, I mean, yeah, he has this, and then I have to go here, and then he just takes here. He's threatening check next. I probably have to sack the queen or something. Or just, yeah, probably go here or something. Yeah, preventing this. But then here, check. It's saying here, maybe. And then I have to go back or something like that. And my position is just crumbling. Yeah, he can go even here. Like rook d5 is kind of brutal here. I have to go here. He probably can, like... Yep, here I have to take, here, and then I'm basically just down a rook. So, I mean, not down a rook. I'm down everything, basically. So, I don't trade off, and I go for here. I go for up again, which is one of the good moves. He pins himself, which I find kind of weirdly. So, I try to go for something. Apparently, Stockfish didn't like that too much. He apparently liked King E2, probably getting my king out of the situation here. But then King E2, I was scared about rook here. And then I have to go down, and then my position's again crumbling. So I tried for something fancy, and then I did King E2, and then I went down. Down is the only good move here, because if I went here, then check. I have to actually sack my guy, and then takes here, and then I'm cooked. So I had to go down in this specific square E1. He moves, but then I had some sort of check I was thinking about. I made him kind of take it, takes, and I ended up here. Really, really weirdly, somehow. So, I gave him a check here. This is the only move not to prevent a draw. And then I go for I'm so proud of this move. And my stream actually helped me find this move also. But G4 is such a freaking good move here, guys. It exposes the king even more to any draw possibilities. But he takes the free pawn. I take the free pawn with check. And then I try to give him a bunch of checks. So check. He blocks with the rook. Check. And then I go here, which is actually a wrong move here. I should have gone for a different check here. But I kind of not misclick, but I don't go for Queen D6. And then I have to go here. I thought I was doing good because he can't do Rook H1 or something. Like if he does any of that, just win his rook. So, or just like probably for some sort of draw or something. But he does a blunder here. Like the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.org, just chess.com, does a blunder here. Check. It doesn't really matter what I do here. It's a draw. Check. And you might wonder, bro, how did you just blunder your queen, brother? How? He just takes the queen. Are you dumb? Are you actually like smoking on some crack, bro? I'm not gonna say that, bro. Like how? You just sack a queen. He just takes, bro. Nope. If he takes, it is stalemate, folks. I can't go here. I can't go up. Can't go here. Can't go here because of this rook. I can't go here. So I'm in stalemate, and I get the draw. So I give him a bunch of checks. It's actually impossible for him to avoid the checks. Like even if he didn't move the rook and went here, there are still a bunch of check opportunities here. So not this move exactly, actually. If he didn't block with the rook and he went here or something like that, I actually have this check. Yeah, 100%. If he goes here or something, then I have some sort of check. Yeah, I can probably even take the pawn here, or you just give this check, or some sort of stuff. I'm not gonna analyze the checks too much though. But yeah, again, I ended up just checking him a lot. He moved down, which is his only good move, and then I sacked the queen. He can't take because of stalemate, but it doesn't even matter because I sacked the queen again. But this time it's a brilliant move for some random reason. Queen e6, brilliant move. He takes. And folks, look at this. We have drawn the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com officially. And just letting you guys know, so in case he moved, like you're saying, oh, he can just move here, right? No, he can't because I just check him here. And it's like a seesaw circle. A seesaw. If he ever goes here, I just keep on checking him then. Okay, if he ever goes here, I'd probably just take the rook, but I guess let's say if I don't want to take the rook, I just keep on checking him here. The checks will keep on coming, Brody. Like, he never can avoid these checks. Like, it doesn't matter what he even does. These checks will never be avoided. And his pieces are in a perfect stalemate opportunity. So he didn't do that, and I end up with this beautiful sequence of checks he finally took, and I forced a draw with the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com after a total of 54 moves. I forced a stalemate with the Magnus Carlsen bot on chess.com.